When a man deeply loves you, he will do these 5 things. Now, if you'd like to discover how a man actually shows that he has deep love for you, what are the signs to look for, and how you may also know that he may be in like with you, but not necessarily in love with you, he could even be pulling away, this video will help reveal that to you. So hi, I'm Brody Boyd. I'm a Magnetize Your Man expert. I've been helping single men for over 13 years to attract the right woman for them, so I have a unique perspective into how the male brain works, which we're going to be going deeper into in this video. So if you like my background, if you like the content, my shirt, anything in this video, go ahead and like, share, and subscribe for more great free trainings like this to help you attract the man and relationship that you want. And also listen all the way through for a surprising added bonus I'm going to include at the end. So sign number 5 is he asks you about your friends and family, and he's authentically curious. He wants to know more about you, but more importantly, if he really loves you, he's wanting to become a part of your life. He's envisioning a future with you, so he's going to be asking more questions about what's your dad like, what's your mom like, what's your sister like, what are your friends like, who's your best friend, what kind of things you guys like to do together, how did you meet each other. He's going to be curious about those things because it's going to give him more insights into you, who you are, what makes you tick, what are your values, what are you like in a family scenario, in a friend scenario, so that he can start to paint that picture of what that could actually be like, you two being together long term and having a great life together or not. So he's really looking for what that can be like because he's starting to get those deeper feelings. Now, sign number 4 is his posture changes when he sees you. So he might put his chest out a little bit, his shoulders might go back a little bit, he might make himself look a little bigger, spread out a little bit, because subconsciously he wants to look more attractive for you. So he might do things to make himself a little more masculine looking, a little bigger, a little stronger, a little sexier. He might angle his body in a specific way to try to give you like his good side, but he's basically feeling like he really wants to impress you, he really wants you to like him, to be attracted to him, to want to be with him. And it may be totally unconscious. He might not even be aware that he's doing it. You'll obviously notice that also he may be looking at you more, facing you more directly with his body. He's not going to be looking around as much. He's going to be focused on you because you're the thing that is drawing him in. Sign number 3 is he's willing to discuss issues and work out conflict. When a man's starting to feel deeper feelings for you, he's going to be committed to the relationship, and with that commitment comes responsibility. It comes with it comes a willingness to want to work out issues, to want to make the relationship as optimal as possible so that you're as happy as possible, that together you guys are going to be this power couple that can work out challenges of life and get through it together, go through the fire together, so that on the other side, you're more powerful, you're a brighter couple, you're a more enjoyable couple for the world to witness. And he's committed to that because he cares and he wants to work it out. The last thing he wants is for you to have resentment, for there to be underlying issues that haven't been talked about. So he'll say, like, let's talk about it. He'll say, how are you feeling? He'll say, why are you feeling that way? What do you want? How could I do better? How can the relationship be better? What'll make you the happiest woman alive? So he's going to ask questions like that because he's committed to the relationship and he wants to make it amazing. Sign number 2 is he enjoys talking with you for long periods of time. So he's okay spending 5, 10, 20, 30, 40 minutes, 50 minutes, 2 hours on the phone potentially. It's not always easy for some guys. He might do it though because he's committed, because he wants you. He wants you to feel connected. He wants to give you his time. He wants you to feel that he's there for you. And so he's willing to put in the time. He's willing to make it amazing for you in the relationship. And also maybe he just wants more of your time. He actually craves it. He is actually can't wait to be spending that time being with you and going deep and having long conversations, whether in person, on the phone, maybe via text, although I'm not a big fan of that because it's not as great of a connection generally. But either way, he's putting in that time, he's putting in that energy because he's also willing to invest what he cares about. In the Bible, it says, where your heart is also where your treasure is. And so he's treasuring you. He's putting his heart, he's putting his time into the relationship. Now, sign number 1 is he empathizes with you. He's wanting to understand how you're feeling, and he's wanting to go into it with you. If you're sad, he's feeling sad too. He's feeling bad. If you're angry, he's angry. He's getting upset. Ideally not you guys are fighting with each other. Hopefully not in that case, but he is wanting to really feel how you're feeling and understand, because that's ultimately what he wants, is to understand you so that he can make you happy, so he can be the man that you need, and that he can really connect with you in that way. He seeks first to understand before seeking to be understood. He wants to know where you're coming from first before he starts to lead you, talk to you about how he's feeling, talk to you about what he wants. He's going to first connect in your space and get to know what it's really like being you in that moment. So he'll ask more questions, he'll dig, he'll be there. You'll feel his heart when he's there. He's not just listening, but you can feel that he's really wanting to understand, that he's connecting with you, that he's in it with you, not that he's separating himself like you're the one with the problem. I don't want to deal with it. I need my space. He's like, well, tell me more. Let's go into it. Let's figure this out. And he wants to really get that deeper level of understanding. Now, before we go to our next bonus secret, I want to hear from you. Which of these has your guy done with you? Has he shown you these signs? Has he not shown you these signs? Which of these signs has he shown you? I would love to hear that, because I'm always curious where you are with that. Now, our final bonus for today is he loses track of time when he's with you. So he might have had an appointment and all of a sudden, oh shoot, I forgot, I have to get going. Or he's not looking at because partially he's also not looking at his phone the whole time he's with you. He's not on there like texting his other girls, setting up his next hookup. He's actually with you, wanting to be present, wanting to again show his commitment, and he's just really absorbing. He's like soaking it up like a sponge, your presence. He's like, this is amazing. You're feeding him. You're feeding him with your feminine radiance and presence and awesomeness, and he just can't help but soak it in. So he loses track of time. He forgets, oh my gosh, it's been 3 hours. Where did the time go? I got to get going, or I got to get up in the morning, or I got to get to work. So he may actually miss appointments when he's with you. Hopefully not, because if he's a masculine man, he's still committed to his purpose. He's still committed to his career. He's not going to let you totally throw him off his game, his track for what he's doing in his life. But he is going to be maybe at risk of that happening, because he just can't help it. He's just like mesmerized by you. He loses that. You guys are having so much fun together. And then even perhaps when he's at his job, when he's hanging out with friends, he's still thinking about you. And then he's like, I just can't wait to get back to that. So that could be another way he loses track of time, is because he's distracted and has you on his brain, and he's constantly visualizing, fantasizing about the next time you two are going to be together. So that's a good sign to look for as well. So now, if you would like to discover, one thing we're doing right now is we're actually teaching people how we became love coaches. If you would like to discover how we became multiple six-figure love coaches, and how you can become a love coach as well, either helping single men to find love or helping single women to find love, we would love to help you to do that. So go to our website, icoachlove.com, or you can click in the comments below. I'm going to put a link as well, and we can talk more and see if it's a good fit to join our next class on teaching you how to become a love coach. And then next, also, I highly recommend watching my video, if you haven't seen it already, on when a man deeply loves you, he'll start saying these 5 things. So what are the things a man will actually specifically say when he's starting to feel deep feelings of love and commitment and investment into you? So hope this was helpful. Much love, and I look forward to talking more on our next powerful training coming up very soon. Take care.